We are Sex Bomb! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
I could do this all day.
Here's Johnny.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Movie Reviews No One Asked For. Today we'll be talking about The Peanut Butter Falcon, which was released in 2019, directed by Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz. I am your host, Seth Estes, and these are my co-hosts, Jason Estes and Misty Estes. And yeah, so The Peanut Butter Falcon is about a crab fisherman who is down on his luck and then goes on a journey with a man with Down syndrome to try and get him to a wrestling school so he can become a professional wrestler just like he always dreamed of. So this movie was a fan suggestion, and these two had not heard of it. I have heard of it, but this is the first movie I have seen from Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz. But I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I thought it was actually really good. It was it's a really wholesome movie. It's really just it makes you feel good at times. Other times, there's a bit of drama when it needs to be there. But I really enjoyed this movie. I really like the acting in it from Shia LaBeouf, especially with his chemistry with Zach Gotsagan was really good. I feel like the two of them together was just it was fun watching the two of them interact with each other and just their characters were they were polar opposites, but they found family within each other. And then Dakota Johnson, she was okay. She didn't really do much in the movie.
She was okay.
She didn't do much in the movie. She was
there.
She was just kind of there as a love interest for Shia LaBeouf. And then the other big part, Thomas Hayden Church. When can you go wrong with the Sandman? I mean, no, but he's not in it very much, but I like his character. But yeah, I really do like this movie. Just the cinematography I really like, and though it feels like an indie movie, but at the same time it's not too full of itself. It's not
pretentious.
Yeah, it's not being pretentious. But and then the soundtrack, it's great. I don't know. There's just a lot I like about this movie.
When it first started, I thought maybe a little bit in, I looked at Jason and I was like, oh, I think I'm really going to like this movie. I did agree with Seth on a couple things. I think Shia LaBeouf did an amazing job. I did like the chemistry between him and Zach. I was very excited not to see Dakota Johnson's boobs every 2 seconds in this movie. 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
It started out, and of course, Thomas Hayden Church. Sorry, I'm sorry. Thomas Hayden Church, we all like, because of course, being superhero nerds, we love him as the Sandman. So, it started out really good. He said it's a wholesome movie, which I like that part of it. However, I do believe very strongly that the ending fell super flat. It had so much potential, in my opinion, and it just didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, I guess. I just got really bored, and I was like, really? This is the ending? Wow. Oh. I just wasn't impressed with that part of it. The rest of it was okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I agree. It started out to be a really good movie. I think they've already said Shia LaBeouf did really good. Probably looking at his list of movies with Transformers and Fury and the horrible Indiana Jones reboot that they did a few years back, which was horrible. This is probably one of his better acting performances. I like the Transformer movies. They're okay just for Michael Bay big action type movies, but I don't know. I think this was probably his best acting. Zach I think it looked like it was his first film. He's done 2 since, but that was his first film, was Peanut Butter Falcon, and I think he did really well with Shia LaBeouf. And the whole thing that Misty said about Dakota Johnson, that's all I can remember of her as an actress, is 50 Shades of Grey and being forced to go to watch that in the movie theaters. So yeah, that's for her performances. I don't really only know her from the 50 Shades, so she was just there. I agree with Seth. It was kind of just a love interest for Shia LaBeouf, but nothing more than that. I agree the movie, it's a feel-good, wholesome movie. I agree with the ending falling flat just because it's like everyday life. They just went on with life, and there was no surprise twist. There was nothing unexpected. There was nothing great about the ending of the movie. No climatic ending. To me,
it doesn't need that type of ending.
It doesn't need
he got to do what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a wrestler, and he got that. And then but the scene where I know you guys don't like the scene where he picked up the other wrestler, but I like that scene.
I thought that was the cheesiest scene of the movie.
I liked it though, but with Zach Gotsagan, just if one person can watch the movie that's like him and can just see that that representation in the movie and then feel maybe I can do what everybody tells me I can't do.
Now you make me feel bad for me.
I feel like if somebody like him can watch that movie and be like I can do what people tell me I can't do, then I feel like it's deserved.
I agree. I mean, that's a great point, and I never thought of it that way. However, if you're just talking movie and not talking about life lessons for other people, that was boring. I don't know. And, by the way, John Bernthal, who we also, again, love.
It's his first silent movie role, right?
Yeah, he's in it. And he's what'd you say, third or fourth person listed in the movie?
He is...
credited?
Seventh.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said something earlier. But still, he's credited pretty far up in the movie, and he doesn't say a word. It's just flashbacks, and it's 2 minutes of flashbacks.
If that.
If that. And I'm like, where's Johnny? I was very sad. He wasn't, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, so with that, I mean, the movie... Oh, it's okay. the movie was okay. I mean, it's worth a watch. It's not, again... Nothing that's at the top of my list from movies, but it's worth a watch. Right. I haven't seen Tyler and what's the other guy's name that directed? Michael.
Michael, yeah.
Tyler and Michael. I was trying to read my own handwriting. I couldn't read it. I hadn't seen anything else they've done. They look like this was their first big film. The other stuff they had done was probably stuff they were just trying to get started in Hollywood. So I hadn't seen anything else they had done. But for a first big film for them, I mean, it was fine. It was decent. It was okay.
Well, overall, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think it was very well done. And my final rating of it was a 4.5 stars. It is a movie I would watch again. And it's a movie I would recommend to people to watch too, because like I said, it's a feel-good movie and it's a wholesome movie.
I gave it 3 stars. It's average. It's something, I liked it okay. It was, I felt it fell a little flat, but I mean, yeah, definitely recommend to watch it. Yeah. Just not something I'd watch over and over and over again.
It's worth one watch, and they always make fun of me for how hard I rate movies, but I only gave it 2.5 stars. I agree. You should watch it at least once. I would not watch it over and over and over again. I saw it one time. I'm good. But yeah. 2.5 stars. It was average. It was okay for me. It's okay. Even though you tried to make us feel bad with your review of the movie.
I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to subscribe, and do all of that. If you have any other
stuff. Sorry.
If you have any other movie suggestions you would like us to cover, just let us know. Type it down in the comments, and we will most definitely watch those movies and review them on this channel. Next week, we will most likely be talking about Last Night in Soho, a 2021 film directed by Edgar Wright. But until then, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.